Hello. Here's a little gift for new truck drivers who just got their job and they just got done with the CDL and all that crap. So they're getting on the road and they're getting ready to make money. Well, at least they think so. Um, this is very nice. It's called Eclipse Logbook. It's very nice. It's a logbook. It's a free trial. I really like the way it is, and it's very clear and it's much better than other logbooks. Well, I just want to teach you these kind of nice tricks so you save a lot of time and you make a little bit more than you used to, a little bit more money. Well, at first, I know probably you know this, but I'm gonna say it. That's the first line. It's this off duty when you're not doing anything. You're in the truck or not working. When you're out having a dinner or taking a shower, whatever, off duty. This is sleeping berth. When you're in truck, sleeping or watching a movie, reading. This the third one is driving. The fourth one is on duty when you're working. You're doing something you're not getting paid for. Well, this is these are two lines. These are your paycheck. If you know how to trick these two, you would make yourself you will save yourself a lot of time and you will be able to make much more money than you used to. Well, I don't want to make this video so long, really. Um, I made this trip. Let's say you got a load going from Chicago to Indianapolis. This is 180 miles or so. Um, come back, baby, come back. Oh yeah. Um, this is about 200. 180 miles. This is gonna take you about 3 hours driving. Well, this is your logbook. You were working in Chicago. Let's say from 6 in the morning. You made your pre-trip. You dropped and hooked to some trailer, wherever, and then you finished at let's say 11 o'clock in here. Well, what I'm gonna teach you is you have to pay attention from 12 at noon from here to 5 or around 5 o'clock. Depends. Well, let's say you were waiting for the load after this work in Chicago and driving. Um, you got off at 11 o'clock. You went to sleep in berth, waiting for another pre-plan, and you already got it. Have an hour and you or 15 minutes, and you got your pre-plan and everything. You got yourself planned to go. And let's say you dropped in hook to your new pre-plan, and you start driving. Pay attention right here. Now, driving from Chicago to Indianapolis, as we said, is going to take you 3 hours. So at 3 o'clock, you expect it to be at Indianapolis, whether you want to drive or not. Oh, whether you want to drop and hook or not, you're going to be there at 3 o'clock. It's going to take you 3 hours. For some reason, if you look at this freeway, um, let me zoom in. Right here, Gary, Indiana, and around this area, it's very busy always. Accidents, constructions, always constructions, snow. The road. This is the worst place probably in the whole United States. So let's say that's why I made the example right here, because this is the worst freeway I've ever seen. Let's say there was accident around here somewhere, and that was very bad accident, and this was not expected. So from Chicago to Indianapolis, to Gary, Indiana. This is 1 hour. You drove 1 hour, and then the exit in front of you. What you need to do always, 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 smart truck drivers always have a little notebook that they write down the time, what time they slowed down or stopped, and what time and location. Two things you gotta keep in that little notebook. So that's gonna help you at the end of your day. Uh, God, this is almost 4 minutes or so. Right. Well, then the accident took 2 hours. So you were going like 5 miles an hour and stopping for a while, going a little bit, stopping. So it took about a couple hours until everything cleans up and you start driving. Cleaned up and start driving. So from 12 to 1, you start driving. So you drove 1 hour. Still, you have 2 hours to go. And after 2 hours sitting on the road, there's 2 hours, 2 more hours to go, and that's so you made it in Indianapolis at 5 o'clock, which is was not expected. Yeah, man, uh, wasn't expected. As we said, you expected to be there 3 o'clock. It's 3 hours driving, so 2 hours more from the accident went right there. You should not log it as this. You should log it the smart way. Find the closest truck stop that the slowdown happened, or the accident, or the construction that slowed you down too much. As we said, look at your notebook and you'll find the location. Find the closest truck stop, and I know there's a truck stop right here in exit 240. There's a pilot in Flying J, and count the distance from here from 240 to Gary, Indiana. This is about 20 miles, 25 miles. So that is going to take you about 25 minutes, 30 minutes to drive. Let's say 30 minutes. So what you do in your logbook, you log it more. You drove as you didn't stop at all. You said you just drove more, half an hour, and then after you want to stop, you go off duty to make it a little bit to make it more realistic. You can go off duty all of it 2 hours, or you can go on sleeping berth, but you want to make it look more realistic. So let's say you want half an hour off duty, and then the rest of the couple hours that um you want in sleeping berth, which is hour and a half. This is I say this very nice logbook. Now it's messing with me. So you see that? That's a couple hours, hour and a half off duty on sleeping berth, and half an hour off duty. So that you saved a couple hours. Nobody would notice that. Trust me, nobody can notice that, even your company. Well, you're not required to do it right away. So if you stop by the DOT, they won't notice because you haven't done your logbook yet. You were driving if they trying to say something. So when you arrived at Indianapolis and you know you're done with the load and everything, if you got late, I recommend you to keep your trailer till tomorrow if you have open time, open windows, and you're free to drop it tomorrow. So keep it until tomorrow. Or if you have enough 10 hours, you know you're gonna drop and hook to empty trailer, and then you're gonna have break for 10 hours. You better do it wherever you get there, 6 or 7 or 5. You just drop and hook really quick, and it shows. You see that? See how it shows? Have an hour off duty, and this is one of the tricks. Another thing, I don't know if you know that or not. When you go to the shipping or receiving, you're only required to log it 15 minutes. You're not required to log it unless you're unloading the trailer or you're loading it.